Hey, had a slight little glitch. But anyway, we got to most of this stuff here with the electronics. This is a 25-foot Edge, 2021, beautiful boat. So now what we're gonna do, we did most of the lighting and showed you all around the boat and your depth finders. So now here we're getting into the nitty gritty. You can either walk back there or you can come back here and you can actually trim this thing down. And then if you didn't have super long arms, see how it's kind of long back there. You say, oh God, you know, then you can just come back here, go like this, trim her down, and it's kind of a good idea. Then of course, if it's cold, you want to make sure this thing's all the way here. It's in neutral. Maybe sometimes you have to put it in gear and then pump it 3 times, then come back and go like this and pull out this choke when it's cold. But right now we don't have to worry about that, so we just leave it right here, hit the start button. She starts up, bring her back, put her in gear. Now, here's the kind of the cool thing. This motor's even cockeyed. I got this remote off of this Panther. So you push this button right here, and you go like this to see how it's gonna turn. And leave your tiller handle up like here, because then you can see where you're at. And then we can speed her up. So that's one nice thing about having this right here. Then you can steer the motor straight if you want. And then if you have that tiller up, if you weren't quite sure if you want to go left or right, you can just power that up. See, and then just go like this. You can watch that tiller handle. So that's pushing her to the left. This will go to the right. See? So at least you can see which way that motor's turning. Pretty cool. Then, okay, I'm gonna steer that thing right there. It's probably straight out. I can still steer it with my steering wheel if I want. See how I'm going? So now say I'm cruising up here. Now I was steering with my steering wheel, for instance. And you got your cup holder over here. And you get up here, you're dinking around a little bit. You open up this big window. You come up here. Oh gosh, I need to turn. I don't have time to go back here. So then I just use this remote right here. So then I can go like this, and then I'm gonna lift up on this. Sometimes you gotta pull this pin right here and then drop that down like this so your motor doesn't hit it. And then what you do is you just turn this on here. This is that Minnesota self-deploy spot lock. So see, now I'm back in here. Oh, okay, I want to steer a little bit here. That's fine. So now we're done with that. So then what I can do, since I can go like this, bring it back here all the way, put it neutral. I can still hit this without going to the back. Turn that up, come up here, go in the glove box, which is hello in there, which is in there. Now this is the important part, okay? Hit this check mark. He'll say okay. This button right here, black, this, hit that one time. Okay, it's gonna say deploy. Hit it this circle 2 times. 1, 2. I already set your trim for you. To how deep. You can play with that if you want. It says right over here, trim. Okay, now the kicker's off. I'm gonna steer that main motor just like that. Now what you do is you push this button right here with the little prop on it. Props on. Now I want to pick up speed. See, it's at 0. We're gonna get up to about 10. Wow, this thing pushes it. Steering right here, left, right. So I'm going to steer the head of that wherever I want to go, like right there. You can hit N for navigate, and it's going to keep me on course. Now, say you set right back here, go to pages, go into here. Say I set a course for right here. Then here. I want to get rid of this. And I'm right here. I want to go there. And then I go menu and I hit go to cursor. Okay, so then I can go back to map, steer. It's a little easier to see. Then I can zoom out on that if I want to. Now I want to stay on that course, that waypoint. What I can do is take this and I can just move this over just a hair until I'm right on that line, and that will navigate me right to that. Look at that. See, then you just mess with it. I'm 2 degrees off and it should right there. So then I can navigate on that if I wanted to. But that's just kind of, I can set that, but then I got to get that to line up with that and see how it's keeping me on course. So then it'll alert me when I'm at that waypoint. So now if I want to shut off navigation, I just hit this. Now it's just running on its own. I want to shut the prop off. Boom. I want an anchor spot. I just hit this button right here, the anchor. Now look, it's going to take care of everything by itself. It'll even turn the prop on. Now you'll watch. This thing's going to stop in one spot. And I got it about the right depth. Look at that. Now it's going to slow it down. Now, again, I just showed you that, so I'm going to cancel that navigation. And I'm bring out of that, go back home, go into like instruments. There you go. And there you go. Now it's going to hold me right here. See that tire over there? Going to go with the current where I can keep it straight. See, it's going to try it, and we're still sitting here. But once it centers itself and it turns back around into the current, it's going to try to keep the boat straight. But look at right here. Ha! Can't beat that, can you? So you want to turn that off, you just hit this off here. You just got to turn the prop on, which is spinning out. Now I want to turn, I just turn it here. There we go. Now see, I want to go over here to the right. Look at that. You need a little help, you start up the kicker motor. Oh, we need a little bit more. There we go. Because of the current. That thing's doing a good job. So I'm going to get it back over here again. We're doing 2.5 miles an hour. We can even slow the speed down right here. I'll just go down to 8. Wow, pretty good. Then I can go right here, and then I can just hit navigate. And it'll just take me where straight ahead. See, we're at 3.3. I'm going to slow that down a little bit. We're at 3.4. And that's doing good. So then I can sit here and I can spin it around again. And I can turn that off of navigation. And then, okay, so say I want to just stow it now. Then all I have to do is hit where it says stow, hit this one time. And it'll bring it up. And it'll put it right back down again. Then when you do that, we're drifting. So we want to get out of that, and then to shut it off, you just hit this button right here where it says shut down. And I got enough time, but I can fire that main motor up. Just turn the key, and that fires up. Then all you do is you turn this power off here. Then you can take your quick disconnect here. Move that back up again. Where it locks. Bring this down over here. And lock it. You're done. Makes it real simple. Then you can take this, lift this up here like this, shut the window. Now we got our main motor. So if you want to get this up, trim it down all the way, make sure your trim tabs are up. Get ready. About 2 seconds. Then get that, start trimming.